The smell of pit smoke barbecue brought us to Fremont and Jimmy G's. Let's go check them out. Specializing in homemade Kansas City-style barbecue and located right off US 20, also known as West State Street in Fremont, this Northwest Ohio gem is just a short drive from Toledo. And like the food the restaurant serves up, the story of how owner Jimmy Gippert got into the business is far from typical.
I was a pastor. I started doing barbecue to show kindness, and I could connect with people in a way doing barbecue that I couldn't as a pastor, which led me out of the pulpit and into the barbecue joint.
What started as a hobby making barbecue for community charities and fundraisers quickly turned into something much bigger.
Food is such a powerful part of our everyday lives, and that's what we're trying to create. Is like, this is our home, and we want it to be your home where you're having a meal, and where every person who comes through here that's our mom, our dad, our grandpa, our brother. It's our friend.
And that philosophy has helped Jimmy G's to expand.
So I have a fantastic staff that pour their lives out and have a tremendous dedication, not only to this establishment, but to the people that they're serving. I found a passion for this, and I figured that it would resonate with my community and with beyond. It's not just a Fremont thing. We have people who travel from all over, and now I have a food truck that's going out finding new fans of Jimmy G's, and so that's what we're doing.
Oh, I love it. I've been fortunate to eat, pulled pork and barbecue in a lot of different places, and I think this is the best I've had. It's great.
There's always amazing food, and everybody loves it.
They give you a great amount. Sometimes my husband and I split a meal because it's so much to get a good amount of food.
But it's not just the love and atmosphere that keep people coming back for more. It's the menu, specifically the sandwich section where multiple items come together on a single bun. Though there is a nod to classic rock icons, it's an ode to college football that claims the bulk of the sandwich names. Today we're trying one of your unique sandwiches, the Urban Legend. Why is this the Urban Legend? First of all, where's that name come from?
Well, of course, it's the coach, the championship coach, Urban Meyer.
What is on this sandwich? Why is it so unique?
It starts with prime rib. We smoke prime rib, we thin slice it, and then it has bacon on it that we cure ourselves, we process, we make, we smoke, and then twice smoked ham is on that, caramelized onions. It's topped with cheddar cheese. It's on a ciabatta. We make an au jus sauce for that as well. And it's a classy sandwich. It's a unique sandwich, and it's a twist on barbecue. I think most people having that sandwich wouldn't think barbecue, but we're smoking everything. And so we're presenting it, that's what I mean, like we're presenting barbecue in a unique way. And this is a sandwich, I think, that can epitomize that.
I want to see some of this, so can we hop in the kitchen and check it out?
Absolutely.
All right,
let's
do this. Going in the kitchen. The main ingredient for the Urban Legend sandwich is prime rib, which gets trimmed of excess fat, rolled, and tied for even cooking. Then given a healthy dose of Jimmy's own recipe rub. The prime rib then heads to the cooler to marinate before eventually going into the smoker, where the magic happens. Several hours later, voila! A gorgeous piece of smoky tender goodness that is thin sliced by hand for use on several of the restaurant's signature sandwiches. The second key ingredient to the Urban Legend is ham, and Jimmy G's ham gets the same tender loving care that the prime rib received. This time, it's a mustard base. Then once again, a healthy dose of one of Jimmy's original recipe rubs. Then again, it rests in the cooler to absorb the flavors before heading to the smoker. The third ingredient to the Urban Legend is bacon, but this isn't your typical off-the-shelf bacon. Like everything else at Jimmy G's, the bacon is homemade, and like the other meats, Jimmy gets the pork belly from local wholesaler Tink's Meats. Once it's in the kitchen, the process is similar. Trim the excess fat, give it a healthy dose of rub, then rest in the cooler to age and season. In the case of the pork belly, it's at least a week before it's ready to enter the smoker. Once it comes out, it cools, then heads to the slicer where this beautiful slab of smoked meat is turned into something much more familiar looking, bacon. Then onto a sheet pan for a trip to the oven to be partially cooked so that it's ready for the grill when a customer places their order.
All right, so here we are making the urban legend. It starts with a ciabatta. Then we'll get going on our bacon. That bacon that we smoked,
Yeah.
sliced, baked off. That ham, we debone that and we thin slice it. This is that prime rib
Great.
that we tied, seasoned, marinated overnight, smoked it to temperature, and then we let it cool and we thin sliced it. And so this is that same rub that we used to prep it with. And then we didn't show you this, but we do caramelized onions. And do you like a lot of onions? Or
Yeah,
do you?
let's
Okay.
put it on heavy.
And then that au jus that we made, that's what that is. We'll get that heated up. We've already pre-portioned out the prime rib, 5 ounces. There's 2 ounces of ham. This will come with that au jus on the side that you can dip, you can discard, you can pour it on, do what you want. So then we'll have a side of beef eater sauce. We got to go check this out.
Let's do this.
So this is the urban legend.
I'm going to just sort of dump this on here a little instead of trying to dunk it in.
Yeah.
Urban legend at Jimmy G's. Wow. That is great. So many flavors mixing. That caramelized onion's a nice touch, and the cheddar cheese just tops it off. This is awesome stuff. Jimmy G's in Fremont or the food truck, all around.
Yep.
Urban legend, my new favorite.
401 Nosh is brought to you by Tanks Meats in Elmore, family owned and operated since 1907.